in pods, pairing up in the backcourt. Moody is out there with Green. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, Bailey out there with George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jackson. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, BA, for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And, of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. There's the three. Utah with the rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Now here's Markkanen. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
And here are the Warriors now, following the three by Utah. Pass to Horford. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
We know Horford has that deep stroke, but when he's inside, oh, Al's at his best.
Here's Nurkic. Here's Bailey. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's George. There's the drive. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Green, the pass to Curry. Horford, a screen on George. And here's Curry for three. The shot, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's George. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul, first team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
George.
You know, Richard, the Warriors have the third most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Pajemski, following the three by Utah. Horford for three. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz leading by 7. Pass to George. Here's Nurkic. Horford covering. Markkanen from long range. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Launches it. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
George passes to Nurkic. Now here's Jackson. And here's George. The three is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got his second basket on the night.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's Curry for 3. Drills it from deep.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Utah leading. George outside. Markkanen with a screen on Curry. To to the inside. Oh, deflected. Horford with a steal. Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Markkanen. Stephen Curry again from deep.
3 points.
Curry's got 9.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Back to George. Fires the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Pass to Curry. From outside the arc. The rebound by Markkanen.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Over Curry. And there's another one for the Jazz.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Pajemski. Screen by Horford. Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz leading by 9. Nurkic a screen on Curry. Markkanen for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
No coverage that time. He's got 12.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Markkanen left side. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Moses Moody. First personal foul, second team foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Now, here's Green. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 6. And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Bailey. It's Markkanen on the wing. Here's Bailey. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Warriors trail by 6. And here's Horford, defended by Jackson. Now here's Moody. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. And the Warriors with another 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
It's George on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Markkanen. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Markkanen's got 16 points now.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Back to Curry from downtown. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now George. 9 points in the game. Pass to Nurkic. Back to George. Inside. Here's Jackson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Until Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Pods gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Nurkic. Williams comes in for Markkanen. Mikhailuk's checked in for Bailey. And it's Collier in for George. Filipowski with it. He had a big outing in that Pacers game as well. Jackson, the screen. Collier, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Horford. Here's Santos. Now here's Pajemski. Now Horford. 5 on the clock. Here's Santos. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Collier. 17 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Now here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. Outside, Williams. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Jazz lead by 3.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Santos. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks to go with kind of his overall floor game.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Filipowski. And here's Jackson. For 3, Collier. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Santos, covered by Filipowski. Here's Pajemski.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
That one goes. Count it.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Outside Pajemski. Down low. Here's Horford. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
If you're defending Horford, you can't be overeager because he is smart and he will take advantage.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Part of the 2007 draft, Al Horford continues to be such a valuable player, Richard.
One of the oldest guys in the league. Horford gives you shooting and passing in that front court. Off the floor, well, he's probably even more valuable as a mentor.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Landale's checked in for Jackson, and it's George in for Mikhailuk. Horford hits them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
George scanning the floor. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Utah shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Post is checked in for Horford.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Melton passes to Hield. Back to Melton. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Utah leading by 3. Left side, Williams. Pass to Landale. Utah moving the ball around. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Filipowski for 3. Rebounded by Hield. Warriors trail by 3. Melton outside. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
24 seconds left to play in the first. Down low. Here's Filipowski. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Outside heel. Here's Santos. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Santos has got 6.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Lauri Markkanen making things happen for the Jazz. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Kyle Filipowski is out there with Williams. Then it's Jock Landale. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Collier in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
And the jam by George.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
To the wing, right side. Outside heel. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Ryan, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Santos. 6 points for him. Melton outside. Outside heel. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And now it's a 7-point Warrior lead. George outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
He's off on the first. Mikhailuk's checked in for Williams. And he's good on the second. Here's Hield. 9 points in his last outing. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. From the right block, from deep, Melton. It's hauled in by Landale. Jazz trail by 6. George outside. Pass to Mikhailuk. There's the triple. And And the rebound goes to the Warriors. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Melton passes to Hield. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Takes the 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Now here's Landale. Tightly guarded. Pass to Filipowski. Clock at 6. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Here's George. And another miss by Utah.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Now here's Post. Hield from outside. On target from range. Hield's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A different look for Utah. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Landale. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Filipowski. The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Hield. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Left side Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Hield. That time on the assist by Curry. Hield's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Markkanen looking it over. George outside. The 3 is up. Warriors with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And he gets it to go. Curry's got 23 points.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Markkanen misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Curry. Pass to Santos. Outside Moody. This one for 3. Ooh, that one misses the mark. Shooting 8 for 14 now.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And here's George. Jackson the screen. Markkanen right side. Here's Collier. Rebounded by Green. Now here's Moody. Defended by Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whoa, Jackson Jr. using that reach, protecting the rim.
George outside. Pass to Jackson. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Nurkic is checked in for Utah. Bailey comes in for Collier. And Golden State also making a switch. Horford's checked in. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Green. The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by the Jazz. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Here's Moody. following the bucket by Utah. Beyond the arc. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Jackson, left side. Markkanen outside. Lets it go from deep. The three-pointer is true from Markkanen.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside, Green. George against Curry. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Jazz trail by 8. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Nurkic. For 3, George. Horford pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Hield passes to Moody. Outside, Green. And here's Curry for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Jackson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to George. Nurkic a screen on Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Jackson finds Nurkic. Shoots over Horford. Shot by Nurkic, no good. The Warriors lead by 11. Screen by Horford. Hield on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Golden State. Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. George passes to Markkanen. Jackson down low, working on Green. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. There's Jackson with the 3. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Left side, Green. Outside heel. 3-pointer. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Your Jazz Dancers!
Collier, he's checked in for Utah. And let's check in on the rookies making an impact with their passing. Isaiah Collier on top.
He's way ahead of where you expect him to be in terms of awareness. The team trusts him with the ball unequivocally.
Here's Collier. Still no points. Pass to Jackson. Here's Collier. Nurkic a screen on Curry. Markkanen outside. Shot clock at 6. Connects from downtown. Collier's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Curry finds Hield. Pass to Moody. Back to Hield. Shoots over Bailey. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. And a look now at the Utah Jazz's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And that game against Sacramento, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. Green, a screen. Just 5 to shoot, 20 feet out. Rebounded by the Jazz. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. For 3, Collier. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Curry. That's 29 for him. And there's a pick. The jump hook. Outside for Green. From the arc. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Jazz trail by 11. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. Minute 32 left in the half. Curry from deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Jazz. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bailey, defended by Pajemski. The lead now in single digits. Bailey's got 5. The Warriors lead by 9. Now here's Curry. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Back to Green. Horford, a screen on Jackson. Green, the pass to Curry. Stop the drought. The rebound by Markkanen.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Pass to Jackson. Markkanen against Curry. Markkanen inside. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Curry connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Markkanen right side. It's good at the buzzer!
Winding the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
Well, we've gotten used to performances like this from Curry. With his handles, his range, he can get any shot he wants, and off the ball, he consistently and constantly moves.
Well, I wonder how many miles he runs in the night just running off picks.
Probably I would say 3 to 4 miles just running off picks alone. 3 more just bringing it up. Probably a 9-mile night.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials, Shaq.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ of studios.
And you could just call me the Elevator.
Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And here are the Warriors now. 8-point game. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Green out there with Moody. And it's Horford in at the center position. Horford gets it done inside.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Nurkic passes to Bailey. Goes up at the stripe. Warriors with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Green finds Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Brian, back to you.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Jackson. Give him 8. Markkanen outside. Will it go? Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Curry against George. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Pass to Nurkic. Now Jackson. Utah moving the ball around. And another miss by Utah.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Now here's Curry. The shot from 20 feet out. Again, the Warriors score.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Markkanen. Oh, Markkanen good in the paint.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Green with a screen on George. And a deep 3 from Curry. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 42 in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. George passes to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
Here's Podziemski. From down in the low post, it goes. Podziemski's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Nurkic. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Moody. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bailey, defended by Podziemski. Here's Nurkic. That one falls. Nurkic has got his first basket.
Oh, just not enough. Nurkic can deal with that physicality inside with ease.
Outside Podziemski. Outside, Green. Pass to Podziemski. Right side, Curry. Fires from deep. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
Nice shot by George.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Now here's Horford. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Green, a screen. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
Yeah, making waves and passing the Splash brother, Klay Thompson. 15 threes and counting.
And Utah calls time here. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Bailey. And here's Nurkic. It's George on the wing. Fires the three. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Outside for Green. A screen by Horford from deep. And it's Green missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Jackson. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Outside Pajemski. Horford outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 25. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bailey for 3. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 22. Here's Pajemski. Buries it from 3. Pajemski's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Drains the triple. Markkanen's got 28 points for the game.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For the Jazz, Filipowski comes in for Nurkic, and it's Collier in for Bailey. And Golden State also making a switch. Hields checked in for Curry. And so it's Golden State with it. Moody from outside. It's hauled in by Collier. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Count it. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside heel. Here's Pajemski. Counted from distance.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
And offensively, Markkanen is in the zone. He's using his size well, and the defense hasn't had an answer.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Warriors lead by 21. Outside heel. They set the pick. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. George has got 21.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And here's Green from the arc. Sinks the tray.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
Pass to Collier. Jackson the screen. Markkanen for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Moody. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Jackson.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Collier. 6 points for him. Tipped away and stolen by Green. He takes it in.
Plays the game with a lot of ferocity. Draymond won't take no for an answer.
First team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
The first free throw is good.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
A different look for Utah. Landale's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Mikhailuk subbed in for George. He does not get the second one. Utah is shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Here's Collier. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And that one drops for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Warriors lead by 21. Now Pajimski. 10 points for him. To the left side wing. The 3-ball. Santos good. Santos has got 9.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
1:52 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. He shoots. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Hield. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Hield's got 21.
How about Buddy Hield? He just keeps pouring it in. They should work it to that man every trip down the floor right now.
Here's Collier. He has 6. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Landale. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors shooting great. 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. Hield for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Mikhailuk. The kick out to Williams. Here's Collier. Launches it. Pajimski grabs the board. Hield with the ball. He's got 21. Puts up a deep three. The shot misses. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. Back after this. And we return to the action as the single-game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Deontay George out there with Collier. Then it's Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Williams in at the three, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Collier. Here's the three. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now post. Here's Santos. Up top, Curry. Out to Hield. Here's Santos. From behind the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Collier. To the inside. Here's Landale. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Now post. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And here's Hield. Outside Curry. Now here's Post. He's closely guarded. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Williams. Off target with the three. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Now here's Hield. There's the three. It's hauled in by Landale. Utah's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's George. It's rebounded by Golden State. Santos has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Post. Outside Curry. And here's Hield. Takes a three. Williams grabs the board. Inside. Here's Filipowski. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Now here's Post. Now here's Hield. Outside Curry. Over George. And the Warriors miss again. Utah's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
All right, let's get to the on the court. It is loud for your Breakers against Crew.
For the Jazz, Jackson, he's checked in for Landale. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Filipowski. And Mikhailuk subbed in for Williams. Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Here's Collier. George outside. Pass to Jackson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Now Horford. Healed for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Over to the wing. Here's Collier. Markkanen outside. Pass to Collier. Jackson with a screen on Hield. For 3, Collier. No good on the shot.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Here's Santos. It's guarded by Markkanen. Hield from outside. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's George. Well, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen.
For Utah, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. The Jazz have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. George drives in, kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Sensabaugh. George outside. The 3 is up. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Now Green. Now Horford. Defended by Jackson. Here's Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Lauri Markkanen.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
Green at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Mikhailuk, and Bailey subbed in for Sensabaugh.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Now here's George. Nurkic passes to Markkanen. And here's Bailey for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage. Here's
Spencer. George defending. Here's Green. Over to the left wing. Here's Santos. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Nice find from Green on the kick out. That's why his teammates love playing with him.
Now George. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Post is checked in for the Warriors. Heald comes in for Spencer. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Up top post, defended by Nurkic. Heald with the ball. Back to post. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The playmaking of Hield, it's really improved over the years.
Utah's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. George outside. Jackson finds Markkanen. Here's Bailey. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Now here's George. The jump hook. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by George.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And here's Melton. Outside Heald from downtown. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic just got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Nurkic with the ball for Utah. Markkanen outside. There's a screen by Nurkic. Markkanen misses.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Heald for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Nurkic a screen on Melton. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. George has got 27.
That's his 3rd 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Nurkic, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
The power of Jusuf Nurkic. He absorbs contact as well as anyone.
And the Warriors making a switch here. And the free throw, no good.
End of the day, you just want to be a solid rotational player. Nurkic's size is intimidating on both ends of the floor.
It's guarded by Markkanen. And again, unable to change momentum here. Jazz trail by 19. Here's Bailey. Pass to Markkanen. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the 3. The 3 ball is down.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
The Warriors lead by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
George defending. For 3. Bailey pulls it down.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Jacks up a 3. Buries it from outside.
I I like how Nurkic finds his teammates, puts up solid assist numbers for a big man.
A minute 37 left to play in the fourth. Driving to the basket. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup!
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
George defending. Five to shoot. George with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Jackson.
There is no secret that Jackson Jr. can score. The D was a little over-aggressive there.
Team foul. At the line for Utah, Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
When you think about Jackson Jr., his defense is what comes to mind first, but he's also a talented scorer who stretches the floor with his shooting.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Melton on the wing. George defending. Oh, he picked him clean. Conchar outside. Love fires. Misses the three. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Thank you.